All right. We may be back. Getting a picture. I think we're getting sound. Let's see if this pops up here. And you, what's up? Okay, let's refresh this source, I guess. To create a new source, I guess. Interesting. Guess I'll have to move to this. Yeah, just having a little bit of technical difficulty. Okay, I'm gonna add this source over. Why does things just break like this out of nowhere? Okay. Here we are. Day 2. We finished Act 2. Just right before logging off. We're still a bleed dualist here. See what this one does. Okay, hideout stuff. Alright, so how do we get the hell out of this town? Talk to Helena in your hideout. Man, I'd like to remove that. Let's just talk to her real quick.
All right.
Cool. Are we done? Oh, so I can go into Act 3. Okay, so I logged out like before we got to town. That's what happened. I might as well head right over there, I guess. All right, so checking audio real quick. Levels look fine. Picture is now in. I'll have to fix that later.
Advance. I'm ready for you.
Now I gotta remember how to play. It's been, 20 hours or however many hours. Playing both Path of Exile 1 and 2, because actually last night after playing and after dinner and after everything, like late at night, I decided to go farm in PoE 2 a little bit. Because I feel like I don't want to, level offline or anything.
A swift choice speaks well of you.
But, oh wow, 33 to 60. We're starting to outpace our unique, it looks like. This has added lightning damage. What are we sitting at here? Yeah, that's higher damage now. Doesn't have the rarity or the elemental resistances.
Indecision is terribly unbecoming.
We'll wait until we get a little higher damage increase. This guy's a warrior, level 23. I'm gonna try to bring him along. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's not bring him along. My current is level 17. I'm 27. Then I guess from here, you can't actually see the rest of your crew. I've got 2 more at home. I wish you could see more.
Indecision is terribly unbecoming.
Yeah, let's go ahead. And I feel like we're outpacing the level of our mercenary. Observe. Okay, so now we can see. Get rid of the level 15.
On guard. This will hurt.
He doesn't really...
You win. Let's get to the bloodletting then.
What was he doing? Mercenaries sometimes don't know how to fight. Then you're like, well, why did I hire that person? All right, so for this, I decided, like, I'm not completely settled on our main ability here, which is lacerate right now. I am going to be picking up different attacks and seeing how they work with bleed. Trying things out. Do I have this? That has 3% movement speed on it. You're seeing evasion, 94 evasion. I don't think that's worth it. Armor and energy. Oh yeah, jeez. What am I doing? Chess pieces can just hit the floor like constantly now. Can't believe we dropped that in Act 1. Oh yeah. Who's this? Oh, is this town?
I don't know if I'm ungrateful, but we've no time for talk. Tom.
Okay, we're looking for somebody. I'm kind of liking our little setup here that we landed on with the blood and sand buffs. And then we're using life tap instead of mana. Just need more sustain, more regen. Okay, so here's the encampment. One thing I like about mouse only, or mouse and keyboard, is you can drink a lot more with no worries, moving around, playing the game, drinking your drink. Here's my outlaws. I want to bring out the highest level dude.
Now, where were we?
Go with courage.
Now you're a familiar face. Good luck to you.
Okay, let me just check something real quick. All right, so we got some boots. Pretty good, actually. Eventually, we'll start crafting. It's crazy to think we can actually affect our gear in this game during the campaign. Insanity. Yeah, but I think we just get rid of all this. We're not at the point where we need to start crafting yet, but boots are like the number one, I think. Craft a nice movement speed. I'm curious, actually. Let's go to the hideout real quick and just kind of see, like, I forget, is the bench already there? Oh yeah, I've got a nice cool hideout. Crafting bench. Let's throw these boots in. 10 to 4. Yeah, look at that. Search movement speed. So we can, at this point, craft up to like 10 to 14. We've got 15 on, and I can actually do this. Get a bunch of resistances on some boots with high evasion. But I don't have, it looks like I don't have any higher movement speed. I rolled pretty good, actually. Oh, the gems, though. But yeah, interesting. So, something to remember here. We can essentially min-max a little bit, I guess. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna stash them. This has a 2-link. That's what I'm using basically. What's in here? War banner and decoy totem. Not supported. Armor and evasion. Lightning resistance. Anyways, whatever. We're in the campaign. Let's keep going. Yeah, kind of for a new player, the bench and your camp and stuff like that. Maybe I'm blowing through the text and stuff, but I don't feel like there's necessarily a tutorial on, hey, you can craft your own gear and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I think it's missing.
Still breathing, eh?
Oh, get some more bleed. I kind of feel like instead of feeling out the wheels at first, we should travel a little more, actually. Like here, but we are like all in on bleed. So I don't know what's optimal there. I'll tell you what's optimal is not being in town. Let's get, what does it say? Crematorium. That's where we just were. Was it the slums? Oh, the crematorium. So what's up? Oh, we haven't gotten to the crematorium. Okay, so let's go through here. Is he also using bleed? Go current mercenary. Okay, so blood. Wow. Didn't even notice this. We're blood. We're blood brothers. Go to the sewer.
Oh, once you've learned.
There is no waypoint here. Oh, my sand and blood buffs help him as well. Melee skills deal 11% more damage while in blood stance. This one. While in blood stance, aura makes enemies take up to 12% more physical damage from hits.
This is how it's done.
Another mercenary. I've gotten both my uniques off of mercenaries, by the way.
Choose quickly.
34 to 87 physical damage, one-handed axe. Oh yeah.
You die here. How dare you attack?
Whoa. Holy crap. This guy's tanky as shit.
Fair's fair. It's yours now.
Alright, so for this one, let's actually look. Offense. Damage per second, 148. Man, my chance to hit is at 87? That is awful. $177. Damage definitely goes up. Something keeps changing my DPS. I don't know what it is. Anyways, now our resistances are pretty low. They're capped with this sword. Yeah. We'll see. Pain Drool. He's not really doing any damage to our mercenary. What is he doing?
Be on your guard.
There was a little patch. I gotta read the patch, but the fact that my mercenary is not taking much damage at all, compared to yesterday, like they were dying. I wonder if they patched something. Because I felt like mercenaries felt pretty bad yesterday. This guy feels alright. Where's my merc? He's still there? Yeah, and he didn't take anything. I'm too curious. We gotta take a little. I gotta look at the patch notes here real quick. Roll down. I know there was a bunch of issues, I think, with consoles. Okay, hotfix. Let's just go to the actual forum. Patch notes. 26 already has 5 hotfixes. Let's drag this over. All right, so 26 hotfix. I'm curious. Okay. Disconnection. Mercenaries failed to spawn. Client crash. Okay. DirectX bug. Okay. Added opt-in party member UI to mercenary encounters. Prevented fallen reverend mercenary from summoning far too many specters. Lowered damage significantly on Greater Shock Nova and Val Flame Blast mercenary skills. Fixed a bug where legacy chance to suppress spell damage modifier could roll on veiled body. Fixed packet crash. Okay. Client crash. Okay.
Be on your guard.
Trying to. Oh yeah, there's a pause. Huh. Yeah, so that it doesn't look like they did anything to mercenary health, but interesting. This mercenary is not taking any damage somehow. Okay, we got a door over here. I got a sewer back there. Here's the crematorium. There was no waypoint. Yeah, okay. Cool. This guy just gonna beat the shit out of me. Am I standing in fire? No.
This will hurt.
This much fire, I'm kind of thinking of putting that sword back on for capped out resistances. We shall see. Gotta make sure I drink this coffee before it gets cold. It's borderline cold right now. Oh, wow, I walked into that. Sure. Hit the full wheel. Did I do the mastery? I kind of felt like the mastery was not that great right now. Then we keep going this direction. I think rage would be good for this build. Okay. Holy smokes. I wonder if there was some sort of stealth patch to mercenary defenses, honestly. This guy's way too tanky compared to my last few, all my mercenaries. My favorite mercenary. Doesn't really have anything that I want. Got a bunch of traps and stuff. Let's go ahead and hire this dude. What am I sitting at here? 682? Okay. Reserve. Rid of our 17 here. I want to take him along now because I like his voice lines. I think he's got a lot of good things to say.
I believe in traveling light.
Bags are full. Oh, looks like we've got a challenge area over here. At least this time I have blink. Punishment.
Haha, this is how it's done.
Okay, he's standing in fire. Okay, he's starting to take some damage. But yeah, there's no way I could stand in that. I swear, I guarantee you, they had to have like patched this. My other mercenaries would have died for reals. No way. I'm glad. Yeah, look at me. I can't even like... Shit. You don't care. Shit. Okay, he took some damage there. All right.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
All right, here we go. Crafting recipe.
Your expression doesn't become those fetching features at all. Cheer up and
All right, my Merc is taking some definite damage up here. He's gonna die.
Oh, my wounds, they require mending.
enough of this.
Okay. I think we go back to town. Solve the trials of the ascendancy. Yeah, we're getting close to being able to do that. Talk to Clarissa.
I need to give you something.
Keys to the sewer.
Bye.
$84.19. Dealing with you. Wow, I have 6% increased movement speed on my shield. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I like my shield. Some pretty good distance. And max life. Blood, dash, yeah, we're good. Let's do this. I can put dash away. I don't think I'm using it. I like blink a lot. Okay. Dash. There was something. Oh yeah. Are unique. Cool.
I'll miss a ball. Victaria.
I'm not gonna keep a bunch of rings like I always do. But like if it doesn't have any rolls on it like that, 30% top roll on the implicit, worth keeping, I guess. Grand, I've got a grand. What does this one do? Sure. Dash, rage, oh yeah, that's right. I have to have life tap, and I think I need life gain on hit, and in order to make this work right now. So it is what it is. Chance to bleed. Where are we sitting? $135. $85. I want to be capped for sure. So until we can actually cap that out, I think. Wait, what? Oh, and it deals 18% more damage with bleeding. Make sure I was looking at the right one. 135. 110%. So I think we could do better actually with rage now. This will be more damage increasing. Punishment. Yeah, no. Okay. I like that. So, gems. Red gems. Punishment. I want to try out some other main... like cleave. I like having a shield. Shield crush. Like just go shield main on this guy. Who knows? Double strike. Yeah, that's right. I liked double strike. Oh, and there's a 25% chance to cause bleeding on this thing. Nook. Yeah, I'm liking it. Welcome to chat. This is my second time playing. I played Fresia, a campaign run, and just went through the campaign, but we're gonna give this a 2-month. I'm gonna be in PoE 1 for the next 2 months or so until the PoE 2 patch. But I'll still be doing PoE 2 video content, but my live streaming is gonna be focused on PoE 1 for a while. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. And we dropped this tabula in Act 1, which is awesome. Trying out bleed on a dualist. So I do want to check the gems. I don't think we'll have gems unlocked here, right?
Tolman's dead.
Oh, hey. Hatred. Grace. Since I'm using life tap, I can really afford to reserve some mana, I think. Yeah, this is just a regular trade league. Red banner. It's interesting with mercenaries, though, with banners. Banners got stronger. Nearby enemies take at least 15% more physical damage, raising to 30% as they stay in the aura. Pride. This is a good one. Petrified blood. I think we pull pride out of this. I already have a banner. I don't want to have to lay down 2 banners in order to get going.
General Gravicius demands absolute obedience from his blackguards, meaning he's surrounded himself with cowards and lack. Go with courage.
All right, so who
Tell him
is the gem seller here? Is it this lady?
yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what she's got. Haste. Man, that's a good one too. Termination. Yeah, I think we're gonna pick up haste. Vulnerability. Oof. This is an actual hex or a curse. I want to avoid having to spam too many things, so good with just the banner right now. Physical damage with melee. 4%. At a baseline. Let's pick up haste and level it if we can, at least. Okay.
Be careful.
Let's go back to Act 2. I didn't check the gems before we left. I kind of want to try something other than Lacerate.
My help is yours.
Let's see. Frenzy, what is this? Oh yeah, attack damage and attack speed per frenzy. So how do you actually generate frenzy charges? I don't know how this is actually done in this game. I'm gonna pick this up though. In Fresia, I went with a, can't think of the Templar, and I did the minion. They had a minion ascendancy, and I went with SRS actually, which was pretty fun. And I went blind, like I literally didn't even use POB. We just got a point, spent a point, and just landed in SRS somehow. I don't know how. And we almost bricked. Like it got pretty rough at the end of campaign. And then our first mapping experience was rough. Like that was tough. And so then I had to really like start trying to figure out the build. And then we got there and we were able to map. But that was the extent of my experience. I then jumped back over to PoE 2. But here we are going into bleed. So we've got lacerate, rage support, melee splash support, life tap. Man, we could probably get rid of melee splash now. Since, well, if we continue to use lacerate, but this was more for double strike, I think. So that's an opportunity. Life tap because it costs too much mana. Faster attacks. Life gain on hit. So with life tap and life gain, trying to sustain because this costs too much per swing. And that's, we're using blood and sand, flesh and stone, which seems pretty cool. And then war banner and decoy token. Cross blink. That's about the extent.
My help is
But I'm kind of in the market for a different main ability. Like I've tried out double strike, lacerate. I think that's about it so far. These are supports. Post combat support. Deadly ailments. I don't want to do that. Endurance charge on melee stun. Okay, so I need some sort of gem for frenzy charges if we're going that direction. Melee physical supported skills deal 32% more melee physical damage with bleeding and point. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna replace the splash. So far, though, I don't really see any gems that are going to replace Lacerate at this point, so let's move on. I'm going to keep these in my bag for a little bit. We have a sewer key now. Guess we walk into it. Ground Slam can get some juicy bleeds. Welcome to chat, K9. Thank you. All right, so we'll look for some Ground Slam then. I'll give that a shot. And plus, in every single like teaser video, they super highlight Ground Slam. They highlight jumping around and slamming things to death, and it looks pretty fun, actually. Perforate is kind of different. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. I'm going my own pace, pretty slow. This is my second time through the campaign, and I'm going. My league start is just a blind. The only thing I really settled on is that I wanted to do bleed because that's what I was doing in Path of Exile 2. And then about 30 minutes prior to release, I downloaded POB, and I saw that the Gladiator was pretty much the only ascendancy that had some bleed in it. So I rolled a Dualist. I don't have a mercenary on me. Damn, this is getting expensive. Don't die. We're not going to be able to respec. So if I keep spending on mercenaries, I better damn well be using POB and not bricking because we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, so in my Fressy experience, I kind of bricked at the end, and I had to farm like the campaign area, like a certain level or map, over and over again just to get enough. Let him regen, just to get enough gold to like respec all the way. Jeez, we're getting hit.
Handle this yourself for the moment.
Is he dead already? Damn. I'm not reviving that dude. One thing about SRS and minions for a first character, man, that felt like easy mode compared to actually killing things on my own. Waypoint. Travel to Ebony Barracks. What level is the zone here? These guys are hitting hard. Yeah, in that scenario, I would have sent SRS and not worried about it at all. Shit. I am not doing this. I remember this mechanic being annoying as shit. You playing with the default attack on left and on purpose or unaware that it feel a lot better with move only? Unaware. Let's try it. Move only. Yeah, there's probably a lot of things that you can help me out with, like that. I think someone probably mentioned that in my last playthrough, but I forgot. You hate Cassia as well. Yeah, seems to be kind of common. Like, I want to say last time people were saying, yeah, I never run that. Tower defense is not my speed. I've never really liked tower defense games. Okay. Got all three. See where this goes. Over here. Okay, maybe I did not. keep exploring, I guess. So you have to actually build for this, which makes sense. I guess a lot of the mechanics are kind of like that. I'll probably want to focus just... I like mapping, honestly. Just... I don't know, out of all the mechanics, I guess Delve was pretty fun. I'd say mapping and Delve, really. Yeah, that feels better. I'm not accidentally attacking with my basic attack. Fishing. You ever play a game like the last time I got into fishing a lot? Damn it, I can't think of the name of this game. But it's like the town farming exploring game that was created by one person, basically became super popular. Ooh, game froze. Shit, I can't think of the name. But anyways, fishing's like a little minor mini game, and of course that's what I end up doing like the whole time. But yeah, there was a time in World of Warcraft where all of a sudden, for some reason, I was just fishing like crazy. Okay, let's check the marketplace. Oh.
I think it's time to shed the dream of home. It's a little tight around the collar.
Spend this point. So here's kind of where I'm just basically following the bleed. The scent of blood. Let's see. So next, yes, head this direction. We get axe stuff. I think Resolute, yeah, Resolute Technique is over here. There's some axe stuff right next door, though. But yeah. All right, so if we're traveling 1, 2, 3, 4 levels, strength, then I gotta always check. Yeah, strength is so much better this game. I'm cool with that. Let's get the waypoint. Is a waypoint. Lead build's a lot different in PoE 1. Yeah, I mean, I'm already... It feels way different, but I'm interested and excited to kind of see how it scales, how it feels end game. Man, did I enjoy Bleed and Dawn of the Hunt. Rake is just such a fun skill. I love it.
Well, we back in partners. You'd already be dead.
I can't keep buying mercenaries, man. Let's try to take something.
Get on with it.
Not much here. We'll just take Orb of Chance.
Start running.
If we can. Sometimes these mercenaries surprise me. Holy shit. Wow. Kill the totem instead. Good. Bleed to the rescue. do like that Lacerate has some projection on it and some wave clear all in one. Single target, wave clear, and range. Not bad. Oh shit. My stance was turned off. And we've got some new things to try. Let's try this.
I can't do this just yet.
Be blood. However, so let's try out haste first. But this means I can lay down a totem, and I actually I can lay down a banner. So, wow, it's doable. We'll see. Ace does give us movement speed, right? Yeah. It doesn't do much for DPS. Dot multi is king. Interesting. Okay. So that means there's that one gem where your hit does like 80% less damage, and then your ailments do like 70% more or something. I can't remember. And then multi-dot, I think you're probably referring to that one passive. At least this is one area I saw. Crimson Dance, bleeding on... So it actually will... The damage is counted on 8 different stacks of bleed versus 1, but at 50% less damage. And you cannot aggravate via moving. However, we are this cool looking guy, and he can aggravate 100% of the time. So that means, like, if that's king and kind of a good direction to go, it's like you'd really be wanting to have really fast attack speed. You want to be able to apply your 8 stacks of bleed consistently in a fight. Catacombs. Where the hell am I going? Ebony Barracks? Let's check the catacombs real quick. What do I have? Oh. Crimson Dance is bad. Crit does nothing. Precise Technique is best keystone. Okay. Interesting. Why does it seem like that so many keystones in Path of Exile 2 are like bad? That's the feeling I get in Path of Exile 2. You have your outliers, and then everybody uses those. There's too much drawback on a lot of those. I think they should probably make it... I would rather a system where you're capped out at like 2 keystones max, or maybe even 1, but they're super strong, build defining with no drawback. What the hell is this green stuff? Not really bad, just niche. Okay. Super niche, probably. The way I see it is if you're going into that Crimson Dance, you need to be like super fast attack speed, like do 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 do. Get the bleed out. You just have to be rolling 8 stacks at all times on any boss, really. So crit is dead. Crit is bad. Oh, crit does nothing. Wow. Yeah, this is different. In Path of Exile 2, it's like crit is huge for bleed. Shit, what is killing me? My own swing. Gotta make sure I'm hitting. Whoa. Is this my favorite area? All right, from league to league, do crafting recipes follow or no? 'Cause I had some already. Follow this. The locked door. Shit. Sweet.
Must bear 2 blades, hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
There's also no magnitude, only the biggest bleed counts. Interesting. Oh, I forgot the recipe. Thank you so much. Dude, I am the worst at that. Yeah. I'm gonna die. It's like right on the map. It's right here. Yeah, I don't understand. Why? Now I don't have a portal. I don't understand how I'm so bad at getting recipes. It's like pretty clearly there's something there. But I don't know, man. I can't be the only one who just like for some reason blanks out on recipes. I was literally thinking of the recipe in the, like right beforehand too. Jeez. This guy's got a lot of health. Man, I need some more sustain. We should probably look for some of that in the tree.
Clock's ticking.
Promos like crazy over here.
One shot, that's all I need. One shot, one kill.
That's what I get for losing. It's yours.
Okay. Shun, welcome to chat. Yes, I am. It's my first real league for Path of Exile 1. So I'm having fun. I'm going about it pretty slow. We're going blind. I've got no like build guide on the side or anything. I just decided to go bleed. That's what I did in PoE 1 or PoE 2. Okay, so there's no exit. There's no waypoint. I'm guessing we're done here, basically. Got the waypoint to the marketplace. I think we... I'll explore a little bit, I guess, just to be sure. How about you guys? Like, builds, where you're at, already mapping? How's your league going? Hell yeah. So I think I want, let's see, search for some things. On hit. I don't know how it's worded exactly. Leech. Not necessarily leech. Life on hit, probably. Life. Just try it. Try. Probably not a thing. Okay, so recovery mastery. Right where we're at. Regen. I'm good with just straight up regen. Life mastery. Increased life. I think we take a little detour from our bleed travels and pick up some sustain, actually. I like the regenerate 50 life per second straight up. Yeah, 3 points or like 4 points maybe. I think we do it. I need a little bit more. PoE2 main here, but thinking about playing the league though if I have time. I recommend it. I mean, PoE2, 2 months in, like, what are your goals in PoE2 right now that you're still trying to achieve? Or are you just like, you're the type that comes home from work, has dinner or whatever, grabs a drink, and then just maps because that's exactly what you want to do? Or something like that. Because sometimes that's how I feel for PoE2. Yesterday, after playing this league, because I'm streaming this, I don't want to jump in and play right now off stream. So I went into PoE2 and I just mapped and it was fun. My coffee got cold. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I think we're done here. But I do still have goals in PoE2, so that's another thing that's kind of driving me back. I've got a few things I got to do. I'm still, my video content will be focused on PoE2, although I'm streaming PoE1, mainly because I just don't feel like I have a whole lot to offer PoE1 community right now, other than here's what a noob thinks about the game. Okay. Oh, what the hell is this? I got some bust. Didn't even know I was picking bust up. Nice.
Good luck to you.
Sweet. I love extra points, man. Feels so good in this game. After playing a lot of World of Warcraft, 40-year-old wife, kids at work, I can only play so much. Yeah, exactly. I will say that, like, being in the same type of boat, I enjoy the fact that there is between the two games, enough content for me to like almost not have to care about other games almost. Their new release cycle is every 4 months for both games. So every 2 months, there's going to be new content in either one of the two games. I like ARPGs, and they're different enough to feel like you're getting a different game in the same world. So overall, like, I feel like this is just the best scenario. Get rid of these. Okay. Now what? Travel to Ebony Barracks still. I do get lost in this game way more than PoE 2 though, that's for sure. PoE 2, it felt like they really did guide you along the campaign a lot better. I think this direction. All right. But we've got haste. I think we try. Our damage is pretty strong. Well, it was. Okay. I kind of wanted. Oh, I dropped it. No, I didn't. It's leveling. So haste does give us 10% increased movement speed, which is great. What is our movement speed at? %. Yeah, the math is adding up. Okay. I feel like haste is just going to be better than pride. Yeah, I'm already feeling the difference with move speed actually a little bit. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, so with the bleed, I'm seeing in PoE 1, when you're spamming your attack and applying bleed, you can really tell when you crit, and when you aggravate, the bleed just goes insane. But on that last rare, I was kind of watching based on the comments from K9, and yeah, it doesn't feel like, no matter how much I'm spamming, the bleed just continues at the same pace in this game so far. Of course, I probably have like no crit chance. This is my crit chance. 5% chance, so I'm probably just not critting at all. Crit is expensive and hard to get into, has been my experience in this game. In Path of Exile, both 1 and 2. So at least for the beginning, we won't be focused on that at all. And then sounds like it might not be that good anyways. So what it boils down to is I'm kind of in the market for like a really strong, hard-hitting ability, like a slam or something, like I think K9 was saying. We're gonna try that out. I'm assuming, and I didn't really look into it, but I'm assuming that the bleed scales off your initial hit still in this game. So the bigger the initial hit, the bigger the bleed. Now, with a bleed stack and the bleed roll, how does that work exactly in this game? So if you apply a bleed and it lasts 5 seconds, and then you apply another bleed and it's higher than your previous bleed, does it roll right over to that new higher damage bleed, or do you have to wait the full 5-second duration before it would roll over? Like, all of these questions are kind of, these are things I am going to need to figure out, because it's pretty important in order to really start scaling this, I guess. But this is all like kind of end game. For now, it's just make sure you have a good weapon. Machete, welcome back. Are you playing PoE 1? I can't remember if you go back and forth between the two games.
My spirit's suspense.
Dude, I'm kind of liking this weekend. Like, for me, it's afternoon. But usually I'm streaming pretty late, and I've been kind of sacrificing a little bit of sleep in order to do it, you know? It's one of those deals. But man, Friday I took off some time from work to get in during league start. So it was an afternoon stream up until dinner, and then today's going to be the same thing, basically. I kind of like it. I know it's easier for the EU side of things too, huh? Try WASD once it's released. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I remember the combo now. You're just stuck on WASD all the way. By the way, if you're looking for an ARPG that has WASD that's not like a nice little break from Path of Exile to Sloromancer, it's actually pretty fun. And it's a good game, and it's WASD. If you just want to blast maps ARPG style, like the campaign is like, you can do the campaign in one session essentially almost, and then you just get right into the mechanics, which is kind of a nice refresher actually. For PoE 2, it was refreshing to go swing the other direction. Like, wow, this campaign is like no joke, man. And it's long, and it was fun. Difficult. But after having ran that campaign probably 30 times or so, going to Sloromancer and just getting right into the meat and potatoes of an ARPG felt pretty good too. See what this door is. Temple. We'll see if the waypoint is just sitting right here.
Seems there's glory in the old empire yet.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those where the waypoint is like on level 2 or something, so. You can tell I'm a PoE 2 player though by the way I don't zoom around. Like I just go normal speed, forget about the flask, don't blink a lot. Like I'm used to just walking around really slow. What do you mean? Kind of like how Diablo 4 implemented mounts. Thought that was kind of cool, actually. And the overworld. I think that overall that concept was pretty cool. But I feel like they kind of brought the game down. Like it's just not difficult. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but they've simplified so much in that game to a point where I feel like it's like a real casual ARPG at this point, right? Docks. I feel like we've been there already. It's not. Okay, so that's the docks. Must be the Ebony Barracks. There is a waypoint here. Oh, the Solaris Temple level 2 is part of the quest line now. One thing about PoE 2 and just kind of talking about Diablo 4 and simplification. So when I compare this game to to Path of Exile 2, it's like the possibilities are pretty much endless almost on build skills. Like, sure, there's tier levels and things are better than the other, but overall, like, the freedom of choice in this game is insane. Compared to Path of Exile 2, where the freedom of choice is actually pretty limited. Like, they have gone and swung the other direction and made it so you got to kind of follow, like, all right, you're wearing this weapon, these are the things you can do. You're wearing this weapon, this is what you can do. And kind of thinking back to Diablo 4, it's like, I don't know, PoE 2, they kind of swung that direction a little bit. Simplification. Putting players on more of a path. Sweet. Or life regen. So I found Thumetic Sulfite. What else do I have? I've got this, and I've got... What is this? Sometimes in this game, you pick up things that you didn't even know you needed. But it looks like another thing for the temple came up. There is a waypoint somewhere in here.
Get on with it.
He doesn't really have anything I want. Maybe I should hire somebody now. 860.
Well, haven't got all day.
Let's go ahead and bring her along for a little while. Replace our level 19.
Start running.
Something is hurting the shit out of me. Hope she bleeds to death.
For me. Ugh. Well. Looks like you get to tell me where to shoot.
Okay, let's see if she can survive. I'm starting to get a little spent on the mercenary mechanic because they die. There is a waypoint here. Ooh.
Right in the guts.
Look at these boots. Okay. Like to pick up like basically all boots. Always rolling for that speed boost. Yeah. So if I blink like once and then use a totem, I'm out of mana basically. So I haven't really tried this out in a boss fight yet. I feel like I'm gonna be when I cannot be Might have to take off one of my buffs. So I wonder why a zone like this has a waypoint like way off somewhere, who knows where. There's no exit. It's a dead end. Could be a total waste of time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? A unique essence over here. Weeping Essence of Greed. Huh. The loot filter seems to think that this is not that great. Trust in the loot filter. Here's the waypoint, finally. Out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so there was something over here.
Interested, are we?
Find Chittis Plum. Optional, probably? Maybe not. It's not even a quest. Well, I didn't read. Let's go talk to him again. Is he gonna tell me where this thing is? Interesting.
How may I be of service? Interested, are we? Oh, splendid. In return, I have a gift or two that I may bestow upon you with a...
Well, if we run into it, we run into it. At least we have the waypoint. Let's go ahead and hit the town real quick. And then hopefully get to this Ebony Barracks. All right, so probably selling all of this crap.
You looking sharp?
46. The 4 link there. Double axe. Need to be on the lookout for like a two-handed weapon. I might switch over to like a big two-handed weapon and some slam or something. Oh, I'm selling.
Don't do anything I would.
Okay. Did I use the decanter somehow? I don't remember doing that. So I did not get the waypoint. Sucks. Go back to the marketplace, I guess. Catacombs. Here's an essence. I'm big on essences now. In Path of Exile 2, they increased the chances of rolling higher level essences when you vow them. So yeah, that's like, I actually changed my atlas and I vow every essence I can possibly vow. I actually dropped a essence of horror worth like 18 div or something like that. Hey, here we go. Beefy as hell. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna do the regen 50 life per second, I think. Getting to the point where we're gonna want to go get our ascendancy. You know what I guess I didn't check is whether with the first 2 points we can get the aggravated bleeding, or if that's the next 2 points. I think it's the next 2 actually. Okay, whatever's blowing up. Cool. Glad we went back to the marketplace. So we had the other map. I guess I could have always reset the map, but that zone, we discovered it, so I chose the marketplace. And Einhar was in here. Got a red one. Now let's make sure we get the waypoint. Okay. See what this mercenary has on her.
I know what I'd choose.
Just get the orb a chance, I guess.
I don't miss. Nothing you'll ever see. You fought for it. Take it.
Got a strong box over here. Yeah, I am excited to get to the end game in PoE 1 and actually experience the end game and push and farm and stuff like that. Craft, like, just soak in Path of Exile 1. Were they? Were they fighting somebody else? Yeah. Are there two factions here? What is going on? Promo? What's the deal with this? Breezes. That is brutal. Oh boy. Yep, coffee got pretty damn cold. Switching to lemonade. That's when you know you're playing a game you enjoy, when your coffee gets totally cold. So here's the temple. That's where we need to go, plus the barracks. That's west stuff, and then barracks, I guess, is over here probably. But I want the waypoint. Find it somewhat annoying that the waypoints are like just off in the distance sometimes. There it is. I guess we go sell real quick.
There'll be time for that soon enough.
Come over here.
Oh, 6% movement speed on this. +1 level to socketed gem. Huh, I'm not really utilizing that, huh? Haste. Yeah, okay. There's some life regen on this. I need to be on the lookout for that. No resistances. 6% movement speed on this. And 76 evasion. Yeah. Okay. Old man, welcome back. Hope you're feeling better today. We're back at it. Same old over here. Okay. Yeah, we're at the battlefront. Try to find the other exit. Ancient graffiti. A lot better. Started playing earlier, but on break now. Servers keep crashing on me. Dang, I heard that the EU servers were having major issues. And then also, I guess consoles, like they're even gonna redo the race because they had such issues. Crazy. But I guess league start issues, I don't know. Having gone through World of Warcraft in the early days, all the way, you know, for quite some time, it's just kind of, you expect to have some pain, I guess, on any sort of new patch or new release. There is another exit. Okay. The bridge is blocked. Find another way. Okay. That's probably the exit. Let's go to the temple. Overall, though, what I'm kind of seeing for like mapping, I'm going to want like really one. Of course, we want our bleed to bleed more. Obviously, more damage, but faster. So you just swing and run. Essentially, is what I'm starting to see. Don't want to sit around swinging multiple times. Of course, on a boss, it'll be a little different. But for a lot of the bosses in this game, it's like you want to stick and run, kind of. Like hit, run, hit, run. There's like some sort of stagger kiting method that I fall into a lot. So again, big bleed, fast bleed, stick and run, stick and run. Yeah, it's been rough, but the European PoE servers have history of being DOSed for some reason. What the hell? So annoying. What's wrong with people? Ooh, man, skills also reserve life instead of mana. If that line wasn't there, this would be sick. We'll just get 10 strength instead. Much simpler. You sacrifice defenses for damage, so you gotta hit and run a lot. If you meant what I think you meant. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I have basically been dumping into offense, and I don't really know what the norm is, I guess, for campaign. Like, how required is spending points on defensive nodes, and at what point in the campaign, I guess. Usually I just kind of hit a wall and then I gotta adjust a little bit. Yeah, it must be more of a glass cannon right now.
Advance. I'm ready for you. A swift choice speaks well of you.
Let's see. These gloves are actually pretty good for us. In softcore, you don't really care. It's alright, but it's good to be immune to one-shots at least. Nice, okay. Solid regen. This should help with a little bit of regen. Let's take this.
Weapons at the ready.
Let's not stand in that. Probably gonna blow up here.
To the victor go the spoils.
I like it. Do I have... Oh, wow. I've got no blue gem slots. What was this? Oh, my God. We're going to have to figure that out. Okay. Need my blink. Recovery in general. Regen mostly bad. Which one? Like, so this is regen, right? Regen 1/9 life per second. So that's typically bad, but recovery. Let me check to see if I can get some language here. Recovery. Recovery is everything in... Okay. Gotcha. So just making sure you've got, in general, a means to recover your life. But my understanding is Leech is kind of bad early on, but I'm betting it scales better and is better later. And then Regen... Regen's, I would say, or just like off the top, and in the early campaign, if Leech is bad... Regen's probably slightly better for a low-level character, maybe? Or it's just not enough. Like, maybe they're not giving you enough regen for it to matter. But it definitely does not matter against one-hit protection, right? Okay. Yeah. I definitely can see that life on hit is obviously pretty strong, especially if you're spamming. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of essences. I was hitting my own dude. The very beginning, Leech is minimal, not worth it. Okay. Got it. I gotta do some yard work after this. I hate yard work, man. I know there's some people who like that's their thing almost, like they enjoy the yard work. It's like their meditation time or something. For me, not so much. It's like a major chore.
Pick your path and walk it alone.
Let's take this. Divine Eye. Let's look at this guy. You gotta make sure we're not passing up like really good buffs with the mercenaries. So I need to pay more attention to that.
Let fear be your gospel.
Shit.
Stand and fight.
Where are you?
Never been one to disregard the code. Take it.
Another essence. What the hell's going on here? A jewel? Can't use that yet. Dude, I don't even know if I used a jewel in my last run. Kind of feels like you got to go out of your way in the passive tree. Let's look. Okay, so here's a spot. Yeah, it's not like on the path like in PoE 2. You just run into jewels. And I gotta actually go after a jewel spot. This does. Free spell damage. Ah, cockroach lady. Where are we sitting here?
They want the twist. That cockroach emperor. The other bugs show like a dash of arcanity.
Give me my amulet. I think I do need the dex. I probably should have rolled. I need to be like actually rolling my gear here. I have the feeling I've got the resources. Although I've not checked. The lightning shrine. Hop in here, see what's going on. This is a boss.
I awoke, feverish and barely conscious. I set to drawing these maps through the sable hours. By morning, my fingers ached, my eyes, but I awoke, feverish and barely conscious. I set to drawing these maps. Tear down the walls that imprison the mind. That is what the gems do.
Okay.
Is their true virtue.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Don't bother dodging.
I'm excited to get to the library. I want to check the gems, honestly. I do feel like last raid is pretty good. Just don't want to settle yet. Oh, this is our first corrupted area or whatever. Val gem opportunity. Alright, I am in the wrong stance somehow. So I open up with the bleed, and then my mercenary tends to kind of finish off with the bleed. I like it. Kind of surprised that they're just now adding mercenaries to the game this late. Since mercenaries were a thing like in Diablo 2, right? Took him long enough. Cyclone. Oh, shit. Val Cyclone. This might be something we try. Interesting. That that might have been a good drop for us. Let's just throw it in. Oh, yeah, you have to charge it, the Val. I couldn't spam it. Really? Or no, there... Okay, so Cyclone, and then I don't know what the Val version does yet. Look, though. Roll. So the Val version pulls enemies towards you. Is that it? Okay, the attack damage is higher. Okay. So a higher damage, and it also will pull enemies towards you. Now I'm pretty much lost. All right, so this is a dead end. You have the waypoint. We have Dahlia. We've got some room that did nothing. Travel to the sewer. Oh. I can open that one area probably, huh? Let's get out of here. Let's try this. Okay. Was kind of gross. What the hell? He must show up every time, and that's the first time I've actually noticed. Okay, so we made it to the barracks.
Advance. I'm ready for... Indecision is terribly unbecoming.
Armor and evasion. I've got a bunch of stuff. Bunch of elemental resistances on mine. That's dual-handed. Take this, I guess. And our sustain is way better. So, I'm able to spam this without even hitting anybody and still regen our life back versus the other skill. Yeah, we might be switching it up a little bit here, guys. Feels pretty good. Spin to win. It's hard to argue with that. Then I can use the other one for a certain amount of time. So this is a stronger version. Wait a second. Oh, that's regular Cyclone. We've got our Val. Let's see what happens. Stronger version, lasts for a certain amount of time, bigger area of effect. I don't like using Control E, but it is what it is right now. Oh, I hardly ever use this. Val Cyclone, middle mouse button. And then to me, Control E.
Give up the fight, Dualist. Your soul was lost long ago.
Now if I can get a bunch of life on hit. Okay, what's going on? He's got a shield. Did my dude die? No.
Dying in battle.
Don't bother dodging!
The only honorable thing you've ever done for this.
What's our DPS looking like? Damage per use, 235? Val Cyclone. Doesn't show me. What? 604 for the regular Cyclone? What? That is insanity. Okay. $376 damage per second. I wonder what use actually means. Eventually, we'll have to get into POB. Yeah, it seems strong. The Lunaris Temple 1. Sarnan Camp. Oh. I have something to turn in. Let's pop in and see if we can get the waypoint here. Is there a waypoint? This feels like one where it's going to be on level 2 or something. Yeah.
You are the
Here's the Cyclone. We would have gotten it right here. Blade Storm. Form a spinning attack, damaging enemies around you. Blood blade storms are stationary and cause bleeding. 72% more damage with bleeding while in blood stance. Holy smokes. You got decisions to make.
Why are you still standing there?
You getting by?
At this point, I might want like a big two-handed sword or something, man. Oh my god, 41 day. This is a damn good axe, it seems. Toro, welcome back. It's going good. We're in Act 3, taking our time, trying out different skills for bleed. How are you doing, and what's your league looking like? $41 to $85. Okay, I think we're good. These gloves are pretty good, but I need a blue gem slot. I could always just like actually change one. Maybe that's what we do. Feel like it's not necessarily worth it to craft right now, but
Don't do anything I would.
let's see. Act 9 at this moment. Nice. Man, you guys blast so hard. I'm excited to get there eventually. I get lost like all the time. Okay, and distracted. Let's go to the hideout. Guess I gotta talk to her. Oh. Throw these in. Oh, wait. Which ones do I want to throw in? Anything with energy shield. Okay, so I don't have any socket stuff, it looks like. I can't actually do this. Try on piece of gear. Yeah. Alright, it is what it is. Why is my stash right next to that? Let's continue to get distracted. There we go. We go back to the encampment. So Toro, for this league, are you already guilded up? I think I recall that you like run in a small guild and you guys do farming and all this stuff. By the way, I've been doing a bit of selling on the market in PoE 2. It's been interesting. That is like, man. I really think they need an auction house or something in this game. I don't like it. For the casual player trying to sell things, it's like you gotta keep the game on constantly. Dex and Intel. Max life. Rarity, cold resist.
Oh, this won't take long.
Ooh. My mercenary's gonna die. You son of a bitch. That was kind of tough. Not really playing as part of a guild right now. I can join you if you want. Awesome. Yeah, let's make that happen. If just send your character name in Discord and I'll send you an invite. Then anybody who's playing and wants to join a small guild, that, you know, it's not a big deal really. It's just we will end up like farming and doing some guild activities and stuff eventually. And then also there might be some opportunity to do some of that on stream, maybe, who knows. But if you're interested, just join the Discord and then send your character name. Oof. I don't want to get hit by that. Wow. Okay, what's going on? I lost something. And I'm in the wrong stance, it looks like. No. Yeah, it was brutal. So far, it's about a toss-up right now. Oh yeah, we've got another skill to check out. Blade Storm. Let's do this. Wow, that is slow. Especially when you go from spinning. This is like level 1 spinning compared to level 10 spinning earlier. However, I kind of like it. Something about it. I don't know how that's going to feel on a boss, though. It's probably going to feel very bad. I'm going to spin. The way this spin goes off, it's like, look what I can do. Then you get crushed.
Piety's home away from home. Let's see if the sick witch is in.
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, I remember this area. I think this is definitely doing more bleed damage, and that's what we're after, whereas Whirlwind is not really giving me the bleed that I would want, right? It's not hard hitting, it's very fast. Whirlwind might be good if we use Crimson Dance, honestly. Matter of fact, we could actually check that out because we have Crimson Dance nearby. But yeah, this is definitely more of a bleed skill. And it leaves like blood tornadoes. Kind of feeling the skill, actually. What is this called again? Blade Storm. Okay. I'm cooking a little bit in my head. Kind of want to try out that gem, the support gem that decreases the initial hit but increases the ailment on this skill in particular. Let me read a little bit here. Perform a spinning attack. Okay, 70% of base. Attack speed is slow. That's for damage. Attack damage, 170%. Perform a spinning attack, damaging enemies around you and creating a blade storm matching your stance. The blade storm repeatedly damages enemies based on your weapon damage and attack time or duration. Blood blade storms are stationary and cause bleeding, while Sand's blade storms move slowly forwards and blinds enemies. Requires a sword or axe. You are in blood stance by default. 3 seconds, 74% more damage with bleeding while in blood stance. 10% more attack speed while you're in... Okay. Maximum 3 blade storms at a time. Sand blade storms grant 31 increase speed to you. Wow. Blade storm deals 50% less damage with hits. Dude, just find it interesting how I'm like falling into this shit. Like it... I don't know, the blood and the sand, the flesh and the stone, and then this feels good actually, Blade Storm. I feel like in this game you just, it's nice to just try out these gems you get. And it's cool to find the interactions. It's rewarding. For some reason, I'm also feeling tankier, but I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe it's just the zone. We'll find out on this mercenary, probably.
Advance. I'm ready for you. A swift choice speaks well of you.
Okay.
On guard. Watch and learn. You've earned it.
Yeah, seems pretty nice. You lay down your storms. It does the bleed. Where are we? I want to try this gem. I hope I have one. Damn, that dude looks beefy. Gems. Yeah, that what sucks is I don't remember what the hell the gem was called. Here we go. No. Who sells gems?
Need some help.
Are we at a bleed? I think we are. Here it is. Sword, but we've got an axe. We'll have to figure out this wheel. All right, so Act 2 maybe? sick. Do I have that? Yeah, I do.
Be kind.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't... It's not bleed, it's ailments, actually, huh? Might have missed it. Damns. That seems good. Sadism. Deadly ailments. 33% more damage with ailments. 80% less. So, pick these two up. Was there no West March anymore? No town? That's interesting. I thought that that would stick. That they would still... Yeah, no, there was a town, right? So is it just not unlocked yet? Let me see. Waypoint. Yeah. Okay. So what would I replace here? Rage. Gain 3 rage on attack hit. I gotta... Let's look and see what rage is looking like. Faster attacks. Like if I'm just laying this thing down. God damn, it's so slow. That is so slow. God. Life gain on hit. I've got enough regen now to essentially not worry about that as much. $68 per second. Bleeding damage 289 to 762. Wait, what? Oh, I'm just removing that. Deadly ailments. There we go. So it's worth like 200, almost 180 bleed at the max end per second. And then it drops our initial hit down pretty drastically. 68. Damage per second. I'm gonna go and say that this is probably not worth it right now. Based on the DPS per second. But we'll go test it out. Sadism probably is like good. 878. Oh wow. Sadism actually shows up as a better damage per second on bleed than this one, and no drawback on the damage per second. Hmm.
So you've chosen to end our affair.
Oh shit.
I shall cherish your memory.
Damn. Everything's hurting. Except for my damage. Guess it's okay. Nice. I think we did it.
Damn you!
There is a crafting recipe.
But someone had to put a stop to all this ugliness.
Sweet. Yeah, keep spinning basically. Spin to win again. Slower.
There is nothing else.
I'm liking Blade Storm. That seemed like decent damage.
Where are they?
See you.
The gem, you piety.
Axis. Oof. Ailments and damage. Ailments and oh my god. We're gonna have to not go here yet. Mana consumption. No, thank you. I'm gonna try to do this on my own until we get to a certain point, I guess. I don't want, however, I did pick up a tabula, so, but hey, it dropped. We're using it. There's no way I'm not using that. All right. So where do I go now? Like we don't even need to mess with anything here. So travel to the Imperial Gardens, do the Ascendancy. Yet. Do I really want to do that right now? Because if I die, it's over. Let's check the Imperial Gardens first. Must be up this way, right? We're trading. We're in trade league. We're not gonna try the SSF stuff. Being slowed with this skill, Blade Storm, is pretty rough. There we go, Imperial Gardens. That was easy. Ironwood tincture. I guess tinctures are very specialized and probably not worth anything. I was told that if you're not using tinctures, no need to pick them up at all. Maybe I should try a Sandstorm stance. Yeah, it does give me a boost. Little movement speed boost while I'm in it. What it looks like. Yeah, as long as I'm in the storm. blind everything, so that's more defensive. Gives me a movement speed boost. Well, suggestion, if you have a shield, use a shield charge. It's OP. Shield charge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's look for that gem. Oh, yeah. I went with Blink instead. Yeah, and I remember I had a gem color slot issue that prevented me from actually going with it. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. No. What do I do? Unlock the Scepter of God. Best is to have both since you can jump gaps with shield charge. Okay. Copy that. Let's make it happen. Plus I need to be leveling gems probably. Yeah, I need to be on the lookout for like a second weapon slot to level up gems.
I survived the pit. Choose quickly.
Ripper. 44 to 82. Good little start here on this one.
Make a call.
Pick up axe.
You die here. That's it, bro. Take your trinket then. My freedom's worth it.
Where did it go? Damn, it didn't even show up on my loot filter. Holy crap. I'm gonna craft on that thing a little bit. See what we can do. I'm just gonna slam that thing probably.
Climb the tower. Kill the Mad King.
Oh shit. I remember this boss. This guy was tough.
Choose. No god will answer for you.
Got a chaos orb on him. Regen 22.8 life per second. Max mana, max life. Wow. That's a pretty good helm. I'm gonna pick that up.
Let fear be your gospel. Hand to the godless.
Here you go.
You will know true fear. Your end comes. Oh, fine, it's yours. Never liked it anyway.
My resistance profile, guess, is doing okay. It was more even with this other helm, but oh well. By the way, Toro, it's nice to see you back. I was curious if you were going to make a return for this league. I know that essentially PoE2 done with Dawn of the Hunt, at least you were. That's cool. Looking forward to playing again. Hell yeah. Jeez, that was dopamine. Colorful colors and sounds. This guy's gonna kill my ass. Jesus. He's slapping me. Was busy trying to revel in the loot. Okay. Super colossal. Probably need that. Get rid of this. Oh, you were repairing the PC right in time. Nice. All right, so more axe stuff. Which one do I want first? 30% physical, 30% increased damage with ailments, intimidate. 25, 25. Attack speed, on rage. That's a tough call, man. Tough. Intimidate. 10% increased attack damage. I need to see how rage is, like when I leave and they're being hit, am I gaining rage? I need to actually see that. Go look. Yeah, I don't think that's rage, right? Blade Bloodstorm. Where's my rage? Gain 3 rage on attack hit. Rage bar is not visible on the top. Where the hell is it? Dude, where do I actually see my rage? That's kind of annoying. I have to actually look at this. Yeah, I'm gaining rage with each one of those hits. Okay. That's nice. We'll go down towards the rage. It's the border of the mana orb. Oh, really? Oh, hey, there it is. Where happened to my stuff?
I can't do this just yet.
Okay, let's see the rage. Yeah, we're gaining rage. Okay. So 4 per hit. Yeah, I like it. That is cool. I am liking Blade Storm, honestly. Ooh, level 100 died position 1 on the ladder. How am I getting hardcore stuff? Is that real? What is that? Yeah, I think we're gonna get into rage a little bit, like more time before it dissipates, more rage per hit. I think that's gonna be pretty strong with this build. What is interesting is when I cast Storm, and it's got 0 rage at first, but then I've gained rage, and that same Storm is hitting. Is the next hit accounting for my rage or not? My next hit meaning I've already casted it. So did I cast it with 0 rage and that's it? Or does each hit get to roll with the new rage? Character's completely gone. Jose, welcome to chat. I didn't know it was about someone on hardcore. What is that void? Voided means character is completely gone. Yeah, what does that mean? And why is it showing up? So first character entered the residence was sent to the void. Yeah, I don't really know what that means. It doesn't sound good. Sounds bad. Every character can be voided if you attempt special T70 map and it dies. Oh my god. That is intense, man. Someone just ripped really hard. Position number 1 on the ladder, level 100. Sent to the void. No going to standard. That character is literally just gone. Holy shit. Oh, I'm freezing. Oh. I just realized I'm missing out on free aggravate because there was a knockback. If I'm knocking back, I'm aggravating. And then my Blade Storm is going to be, you know, every second or so or whatever, doing multiple hits, multiple knockbacks, aggravating everything. Hey, I need this. I gotta go. I don't even know why I looked at that. Let's just drop it. Check my, right. Knockback. Nothing nearby. Instant knockback on hit. Probably more of a support gem thing, which would be asking quite a bit. However, 300% more on your bleed. Yeah, I need to look at that. See if there's anything here.
Hello.
Sell first. Back. Oh, Cyclone.
Bye.
I'm gonna check the gems. This might be a big deal. I mean, regular mobs, I guess trash mobs are moving a lot. I don't know. Knocks back and interrupts enemies.
Remember to live.
Knockback. Supported skills have 32% chance to knock enemies back on hit. 50% increased knockback distance. I don't think that's good enough. I'm gonna pick it up just be sure, I guess. I forgot that. Then I wish I could see the ascendancies right now. I don't remember if I can pick up the aggravate 2 points or 4. Picked up any accuracy notes? No, and I'm not hitting, like I'm not at 100% actually, which is an issue. Let's see. I'm at 80 something percent. Let's see. So here's some nearby. And with critical strike chance. Might be worth just picking up those nodes for sure, because they're right there. Good call. Yeah, I need to pick this up because not being at 100% hurts. Travel to the Scepter of God. Yeah, I'm at 80%. Let's see. Or at least I was. Yeah, 81%. Why does this seem... What's going on? Okay, there we go. Like, where are the stats? Where's my bleed?
I believe in traveling light.
You don't play for crits. You can also... Oh, yeah, Resolute Technique. That's where I'm heading, actually. So, yeah. So, with Resolute Technique, do we have to pick up accuracy? Or is it just... That takes care of all accuracy issues? Because the way... It says evaded, right? Can you still just miss? I need to check that. Yeah, we were going this direction for bleed and right here. Hits can't be evaded, but can you just miss? Everything will hit. Okay. I guess accuracy plays into account evasion. Yeah. It's part of the calculation. All right, so let's not pick up that wheel then. We'll get there. That's probably more important than the axe wheel that I'm doing right now, but No hit equals evaded. Okay. Oh, here we go. This guy's tough, if I recall.
I believe in traveling light.
Oh, there's a door over here that I missed. Yeah, guys, unfortunately, because I don't have a whole lot of time to stream constantly, I am going to be essentially playing PoE1 offline as well. Because if I just basically only stream, it'll take me like 2 weeks probably to get to the end game. I kind of want to get there.
I believe in traveling light.
I plan to stream again tomorrow around the same time. And then we'll be back on Tuesday regular time.
You look soft. Make your damn choice.
Damn, this guy is aggro as hell. 3 life per enemy hit. Got. So this axe is better than mine. Whoa. Eh.
I'll own you yet. Die on your knees. Fall before me.
I believe in traveling light.
That's a chromo. 2-handed axe. Let's identify that thing. Okay. Don't want any elemental damage. I think I need to go back to town real quick and wonder if I picked up shield charge. I think I did pick it up.
You looking sharp?
Let's look at that one. Chaos resistance. I think we're good for now.
Don't do anything I would.
Probably better. Okay, it breaks us. Upgrades normal to a random rarity. Orb of chance. Wow, I got 12 orbs of chance. Let's just slam this. And from there, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I have no idea where this currency tab is like foreign to me compared to PoE2 right now. I'm just gonna stash this thing. So for this axe, if I were slamming this thing, let's go to the bench. No, I don't have enough, not worth it right now. Let's see what we can do just to slam this thing, just to see if it rolls. So this is an augmentation. That sucked. Now, going from a magic to a rare seems to be out of the picture right now, as far as I can tell. So I have no exalts. Or not exalts. I can't even think of the term. Regals. Where are they? Are they rare in this game or what? Is this amulet looks pretty good. Fortunately, I need dexterity. Let's just stash that. And then this one is better, but I've got 2 reds. Got them right there. Put this on. What else do I have here? Yeah, so I don't have exalts or regals. Regals and exalts are more rare. One or two more crafting materials. No hit. Okay, I'm caught up. Thanks, Toro. Yeah. I guess so, huh? I'm gonna stash this just in case. And then gems. Shield. Charge. Oh no. Don't have oh, just slam a chromo basically. I have a lot of these. I think we would slam. This one's probably going to give us the best chance. Even though it's only got 1 to roll. Okay. And then I'm going to have to take this out basically. Pride I'm not using. This is going to turn into flesh and stuff. This will be shield charge. Okay. Craft flat physical damage on the new club. Regals. Yeah. Jewelers first then. The jewelers do. The number of sockets on an item. Okay. Crafting is going to be very interesting. Lots to learn there. I still have to learn crafting in PoE2, to be honest. My crafting is through other people via the market. Alright, so I don't have... It's way more precise and thoughtful here rather than mindlessly slamming. Yes. I will say someone got in my chat and ran me through what it would take to actually craft an item. Like the most, removing as much RNG as possible. And man, the order of operations, it's still like once you have the order of operations, it is basically mindlessly slamming, I guess. But the order of operations is absolutely ridiculous. With omens and everything else. Is this... Okay, so this is a way forward. Looks like both of these are. Okay, no, they're not. Make sure. This zone is kind of annoying me a little bit. I think I want to go this way. North or whatever. But I don't know how. This an... Okay. No. That's broken. Oh, what? Is this the right one? Dude, I need to be replacing these for this fight. I need my flasks. Here we are too. Can I use a portal here? I'm gonna leave this portal up. Oh wait, doesn't matter. I want this. Flasks. Another one. Might want... I have the feeling this fight might go long. Hey, this is good, but would need a blue. I don't really feel like messing with it. A lot more physical. Promo. Maybe chromo this. Straight evasion. Try to get a blue.
What's up?
Oh, shit. I do have a blue in the helmet. It's hating. All right. I remember dying to this guy. This was like the first guy I died to in my first run.
Welcome to the greatest of arenas, Dualist. God is watching.
Go very slow. Whew.
Submit, heretic!
That's a good level.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, exile?
I do not want to stand there.
The light of divinity!
Shit! What's he doing?
Shrink not from...
Hey, what does this do? Don't like it?
Die!
Okay, so this LOS's good to know. Oh, that goes everywhere. Okay. Damn it. I was doing good.
Shrink not from...
I don't know what this does.
Die in awe! The touch of God! Shrink not from...
Oh, he's phased, I guess.
This world is an illusion, exile.
You gonna just blow up? Or just die? Or transform? Or be sucked into hell? Okay. A few of those. Okay, this probably LOS's a bit. Play that down. Get the hell out of that. Get out of... Is there a safe spot here or what? Not right there. Is this safe? I don't know what's safe. I don't think that's safe. I don't know. I don't know where to stand. Everything's red. I don't think that's good. Maybe it is good. I have no idea. All right. In the bubble, you don't get hit from the blood rain. I was kind of thinking that was the case. It's... Yeah, okay. Oh, we did it though. Stood in the blood rain. Almost feel like we'll get there. Let's finish this out and then get this. Find the exit act 4. That seems like a quest that breaks the fourth wall a little bit. Act 4. I have to find the exit. It doesn't seem to be an exit around here.
What do you want?
Exit. Wait, what's this? Oh. There you go.
A stroll along a picturesque canal, some time in the mountains. Could be more relaxing.
Where did you fail? The exit? Like, you probably went all the way down. I almost like exited the area and went somewhere else. That doesn't seem very intuitive. Oh yeah, the end boss. Because yeah, was this the end of the campaign at some point? Or we're gonna hire this dude. Hiring him. Yeah, it was once. I just want this guy for the voice lines. He seems to be pretty smart. Even though he sounds dumb, the decoy token did not work on him. Okay. Yeah, he's not dumb. Okay. Oh, yeah. Did I leave? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I need to replace my flask with another speed. Got it. There are some things in this game that makes me want to play Pokemon. Oh, so yeah, Ned the Pity. Oh no, Tana. So we can read what he's saying. In case I want to just... I'm gonna learn some of his voice lines and just, like, start yelling these things. In my day-to-day, like at Target or Walmart or something. behind her. Yeah, true. I have a hard time memorizing the voice lines to the attacks. I'm much more visual, so I'm like looking at the expense of even listening. Like I don't even hear.
You die rather well. I believe in Trevor's life.
Dude, you guys were pretty beefy actually. Yeah, I definitely need to work on that. Memorize, listen, like the voice lines from the last boss. Couldn't tell you one, not even close. So yeah, I need to get used to that. I've ran through the PoE 2 campaign enough to like now recognize things. It takes repetition. Only like really second run here. So over time.
Go where you are needed.
All right, so we made it.
Bye.
I want to sell things.
Yes?
Promo. This looks pretty good. We lose the 22 life per second. What kind of a roll is that, by the way? It's not showing me when I... Oh, there it is. Tier. Where is it? There it is. It was only tier 6. Yeah, this looks better. Can't do it right now. All right, I need to look at all of these.
Until next time.
There it is. Remember, tiers are the other way around. Yeah, actually, they patched PoE 2 in the last patch. They reversed it, so now they're matching. Okay. Go ahead and talk to everybody.
See? Stay in the light, exile.
Ta-ta.
It is the path. Go where you are needed.
I am Tassun. You have tortured yet unbroken.
Okay. I could have sworn there's an exit. Oh, that's at the end of this act, I think. Probably go this way. So next stream, so likely tomorrow. I think we're gonna start off by getting our ascendancy. I'm not gonna do it today. I don't like the trial. I don't like trials in either game, really. Oh, need that speed flask though. Colossal. First trial is very short, yeah. Critical strike affliction. Sweet. So that gives us, that's a pretty good one, Slaughter. And then we're going to go up 3 levels until we get Resolute Technique. I almost want to respec right now just to get it, but I'm going to hold off.
Clock's ticking.
There's 15 increased movement speed. Not as good. Evasion's better, but
I don't miss. You're finished. Wrath and code. You beat me, you claim it.
did I pick it up or no? I did. Fresh meat support. Wonder what that does. A hook? Huh. Okay. Hey, crafting recipe. Damn, what is this dude? Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! I thought I was gonna get slammed.
It seemed to me, Vol, that I just did you a favor.
Okay. Travel to Highgate, find a way into the mountain. And make sure we pick up the thing that I came in here for. Oh god, Legion. Let's see how it goes this time. Probably should go way better this time. I don't know exactly which ones to hit though. Okay, this one looks like someone you kill. Starting to come together, it seems. What is this? Oh, rage. I'm at full rage, obviously. I never noticed that there's a red bar right there. Jose! Keep the cyclone key pressed, dude. No, this is, Blade Storm. So I tried Cyclone out. It was fun, obviously. Spin to win is always fun. We're still spinning to win, but it's just a little more elegant, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this one because it plays more into the bleed. Cyclone just wasn't bleeding enough. Oh, the Ascendancy. Yep. I need to relook my POB, actually. Do I? I didn't open it. Let's look at that real quick, though. I'll share it on the screen here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm totally... My OBS was broken this morning for some reason. I had to switch it to just desktops share. I don't know why. Here we go. Ah, tree. Oh, shit. This is Path of Exile too. Okay, so here we are. I've not actually filled out my talents yet. I'll do that after stream so that tomorrow we can work with something. But what I wanted to see, yeah, that's what I thought. So Jagged Technique is something I'm super excited for, but it's 2 trials, 4 ascendancy points. What are we gonna get? 5% increased attack speed, 15% chance to cause bleeding, and then bleeding enemies you kill explode. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna do that first thing tomorrow. Yeah, too many small hits on the Cyclone. The only way that I would see that playing into bleed somehow is with Crimson Dance. Somewhere around here. Why does this look so different for me all of a sudden? I traveled here, went this direction. Yeah, it's like right here somewhere. There it is. So, 8 stacks of bleed counting towards your bleed damage versus 1. 50% less damage with bleeding. That'd probably be bad. But basically, anything where you can really spam your attack really fast and apply 8 stacks of bleed, this might be interesting. I don't see us getting into that until way later, end game type of deal. But I don't know if we do or not. We'll see. Explodes are always nice with shockwave support. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for that. So yeah, those are 2 really good ascendancy points. Explode when they die, and then aggravate back to back. Pain Teeth, the Shuffling? Damn it, I wanted to see his name. It didn't say Suffering, I think it said Shuffling. Pain Teeth. Alright, so I think we go this way. Nice. Okay, that's the entrance. Maybe not. Find a way into the mountain. Travel to hike. I picked something up. Okay. I think we go back to town, actually.
Yes.
I don't even know what the hell this is. A chess piece? Yeah. Okay. Nothing. Sell all that. Okay, I also want this. All right, I'm guessing this is the mountain. We got the thing. Okay.
See that? Ta-da.
Nico, hey. Mines, yep, okay. All right, well, I think this is a good spot. Today, that's the end of the stream. Thank you, everybody who joined. I hope to see you again. I'll be on tomorrow around the same time for more PoE 1. And then from there, it'll be back to the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday evenings. However, I am doing some family stuff, so it'll probably be Tuesday, Wednesday only. And then we'll be off for like the weekend, essentially. So I will be playing Path of Exile 1 off stream. Because I don't have enough stream time to really just like slowly get to end game. But I'll be definitely, I'll probably do a video on my experience, new player stuff. Just a little something, but most of my video content is going to be on Path of Exile 2. So this is just kind of taking a break, enjoying PoE 1, learning the game, figuring things out, and then eventually, hopefully, get into some real end game content and really try that out. I didn't get a chance to do that with Legacy of Fresia, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, have a great time. Yes, and I'll get a guild invite. Anybody who's interested in joining the guild, join the Discord and just give me your character name and we'll get moving. We'll do some guild activities eventually. for now, it's just everybody's kind of leveling, so it is what it is. All right, guys, take care.